back to Kiddie Craft, kiddies.
Hello.
I hope they're ready, you know, Mom.
Yes,
I hope they're ready because we have a really cool craft set out for you guys today. What do we need for this craft, Mom?
Okay, so we'll be using this,
it's paper, right?
Yes, paper, but it's construction paper.
Construction paper, but it's
fluorescent one. Yeah, it's fluorescent ones, right? So we're using 2 colors. For this, you need 2 colors. You need a tiny holder, plate, or something to hold.
It's a paper plate.
Yes, yeah, it's a paper plate. So we're using a paper plate today, all right? And some yarn, all right? So what we're going to be creating is a birdie in a nest, all right? So
awesome.
Basically, if you look at this is the birdie we're going to be creating. If you look at it, you would see that there are lots of shapes around, right? Lots of shapes.
So maybe this is a lesson.
So
We're going to be learning about shapes as well.
A lesson. So we're going to be doing things in pairs today, all right?
Okay,
so
great.
we're taking the paper and we're going to be cutting out 2 circles. All right,
great.
so the circle was already drawn in here, so make it easier for Renata to do. 1, 2 big ones. All right.
2 big circles.
And now we're going in. Now we're using, this is a rectangular shape. We're going to turn it into a
square.
2 circles, sorry. Turn it into a square first.
By folding.
And then we're going to turn it into 2 circles. All right.
So 2 circles.
Yes, 2 circles. All right. So we have 2 big
2
ones.
large circles. And 2 small.
Right. Now we're taking a square piece and then we turn it, fold it into 2. And who knows what we're gonna get with this? When we fold the square into 2, we get a rectangle. Alrighty, Renata, there you go. You seem so excited about this. So here's what we're gonna do, right? So we're holding these, circle. We're gonna turn it into half. So we're making what are we making? What is this? Semicircle, half a circle. Remember we are doing shapes. Remember we are doing shapes though. So now, so both of them have to be, in half like this. But in order for hold on to your scissors. In order for us to get it, even look at this here. We have some little chip-ins here to the end to create that little feathery look on the wings, all right?
Because birds have feathers.
Yes, birds have feathers. So come on, girlie.
Oh, so I'm doing the feathering?
Yeah, you're doing it. Hurry. Because it's on TV, we have to work with time.
Right.
All right.
But you guys can take your time.
You guys can take your time at home, of course. All right, so this is what we're trying to do. We come back again and we just go through, snip, as, And if, we have any overlap, and we just chip it off that because we want it to look kind of uniform. So this is what we got, right? Renata, you seeing what happened here?
Yes.
So we have the little, yes, moms and dads, or sisters, or any older person who is helping. I don't mean you all are old, but I mean that, the persons who are assisting the kids, right? You take the scissors and paper, we can make a little curl.
Please be gentle.
Yes. Yes, so that's why we need the adults to do this part of it, right? Because we need to be gentle. And so we just take this and we stick it into the middle here, all right? But we're not using any glue as yet because we're going to cut this as well on a little slant.
So we're holding both together.
Holding them both together like this, and we're cutting out a little triangular shape. And then we're going to be cutting out a little trick here. So each cut you make, you go a little shorter. All right?
Okay.
Right. So we're creating what are we creating here, Renata? The tail.
Tail.
All right, so we're making the tail here. All right, so each one you cut a little shorter it's a gradual thing.
Okay.
Gradual, right? Okay, good. So we're putting we're gonna put a birdie together now.
Okay.
All right, so we put Renata, you stick this together and this will turn, right? This will turn like this, but you don't stick the entire thing. You just put a little bit of glue. Yes.
Just to the top.
Yes, just like that.
That's where the feathering happens.
Right. And that is going to be going into this one to the bottom here. All right, so there are 2. All right. 2. So we inserting that piece just to the bottom here and on an angle as well. Okay, good. And you put it together there. Right. I'm gonna just cut off a piece of this. We're just gonna be cutting off a little piece of this to just create actually an angle so that the birdie looks like the tail is up a little bit while he's resting. All right, now.
Yes, because he's going to be in his nest.
In his nest.
Wow.
Now the two circles, now you have to leave them separated. We're not gonna put them together, like how we did that just now, the tail, right? Because they're gonna be going to both sides.
Okay.
All right, and then we stick together.
To the top.
To the top.
Okay.
So you put the adhesive on one side, put them one on the other, and we almost finished making our birdie.
Oh, this
all right?
is cute.
Yeah. Now you have to put a little beak for the bird.
Okay.
So this came out from piece of like the ends, and I just want to tell parents or people who are now getting into crafting, nothing in crafting is ever lost. The tiniest piece of paper, the tiniest piece of whatever you have left over, you save it. You save it.
Okay.
You save it because there's always something that can be used to get, to fix somewhere in crafting. So this was piece that was cut off from that, and we're gonna just cut it in two.
So like a corner like this?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're just gonna cut it in two to form the
beak?
The bell, yes. Where's it?
That's enough?
Yeah. That one. And let's create a little eye for him.
So the beak going
like this. Very good. All right. Put it there. All right, and make sure you have some on the other side as well. Yeah. While I create a little eye for him. I just took a piece
of the same paper for the eye.
Okay, so we're coming to this now. We're going to be using the paper plate. And we take some yarn, all right? We unravel, which I already did. And we're putting some yarn in with a little space in the middle, and so that Mr. Birdie can sit in his nest.
I'm just putting on his other eye.
So in the meantime, while she's finishing up that one, let me show you what I did. So in order for him to sit in his nest, you have to cut off a little piece from the bottom layer to make it, make him be able to sit in his nest like so. All right, so that's how the birdie sits in the nest. This birdie has no eyes as yet, so we're gonna wait. Okay, Renata, so let me demonstrate what we did with that one. We're gonna take middle part of this, all right, and we're gonna just cut off a little piece from here so that the birdie can sit properly in the nest. Okay. All right, so that's it. And lastly, we take a little bit of glue and we stick the top to the top, very top, yeah, to ensure that it doesn't fall apart. All right, so we take a little bit of glue and we fix it there, and then we put Birdie in the nest, and voila, Birdie is ready to sit in his nest. All right,
Birdie's ready to sleep. Let's put his friend right next to him.
But this one doesn't have an eye, though.
That's okay.
We have to finish up that birdie with an eye.
This is the Birdie in a Nest, guys.
Yes.
And don't forget, if you're trying any of these crafts at home, please feel free to send us your text messages, WhatsApp with pictures, etc. That number is 393-ACTN. As well as if you'd like to try the craft, we would be happy to share the link of the craft with the materials, etc. with you. But thank you so much for joining us for another edition of Kiddie Craft.